My name is Braun. This ridiculous thing was my idea, and so somehow that landed me as the MC today. So I'll be in here all day introducing people. Welcome. And I was the White House Liaison to the Department of Homeland Security. I run a small national security and cybersecurity strategy and policy consulting firm called Cambridge Global Advisors, and I teach cyber policy at the University of Chicago. So just to do some quick table setting on what we're actually trying to achieve here and kind of what we're not trying to achieve here as well before I introduce our first speakers. Let me just start by saying anybody who thinks that their machine's network or database can't be hacked is either a fool or a liar, right? I think that's actually a totally uncontroversial thing to say at a place like this. However, unfortunately, it's a pretty controversial thing to say in the election space. And by the way, because of some of the great work that this conference has done over the last 20 years, 25 years, you've got people in some of the top industries, top companies in the world, like Apple, Google, Lockheed Martin, JP Morgan, even the NSA, would never say with a straight face, we can't be hacked, we're unhackable. And by the way, 20 years ago, they were all saying the same thing that we hear today in the election issue. Oh, our machines don't never touch the internet. You know, our databases are air-gapped and backed up all the time, all this stuff. Well now, not only, again, because of the great work DEF CON has done, not only would all these industries say that they're hackable, they would say we're probably being hacked right now, successfully by multiple different actors, right? And so the goal of what we're trying to do here is not to play gotcha and show we can hack into this machine or that database or this county clerk's whatever. First of all, hey, we already know that we can, right? The Russians have already done it, and many researchers have already done it. It's just they haven't been able to make the research public. That's not the point. The point of this is actually much greater. The point is to erase the idea of unhackability from the election industry writ large. Why is that important? Well, that's important because we are actually now under a direct existential threat to the United States from a foreign adversary who has essentially unlimited resources, Russia. And until we can get this industry to get the whole concept of unhackability out of their mind, we won't be able to begin to start securing our democracy. And so what we seek to do as this goes on year after year is help get this industry to come around and again realize that they are hackable. They will be hacked. The Russians are going to be bad. Other bad guys are going to be bad, and they're going to get in. And so then what do they need to do? As friends from Verified Voting are going to talk about. They need to actually talk to each other and share threat information. They need to take the help of the hacker community in securing their networks, and they need to work with our national security apparatus in this country to help secure their networks. And by the way, you know, Google, Facebook, Apple, Lockheed Martin, JP Morgan, none of them wanted to work with the national security apparatus 20 years ago when they were first being hacked and so on. But, you know, they're a sitting duck when there's a nation state after them. And they've all now realized this, and the election industry needs to do the same. And so, on that note, by the way, one thing I do want to point out before we get started is that if it wasn't for some really amazing local election officials, like Dean Logan in LA, Ricky Hatch in Utah, Lance Goff in Chicago, and some other people in the Chicago area that prefer to remain nameless, helping us with this and really understanding this for what it is, which is an opportunity, again, not for us to play gotcha, but for their staff to get access to some great training and to have some great research done on their systems and machines and so on. None of this would have been possible. So I do want to give the election officials who helped us with this a round of applause before we get started. Okay, so without further ado, our first speakers. David Jefferson is the board chair of Verified Voting. Verified Voting has been working on this issue for well over a decade. David is a visiting computer scientist at Lawrence Livermore National Lab, where he works on supercomputing applications, but has also been active in research in this space since, for decades. In 1994, while at Digital Equipment Corporation, he oversaw development of the California election server, the first web server anywhere to provide online voting information on candidates and issues. In 1995, he helped develop, in cooperation with the California Voter Foundation, the first online database of campaign finance information ever for the San Francisco municipal elections that year. And Barbara Simons is the president of Verified Voting, same organization. Barbara has been on the board of advisors of the U.S. Election Assistance Commission since 2008. She published a book called Broken Ballots that you should all read. On voting machines that she co-authored with Brandon Douglas Johnson. She also co-authored a report that led to the cancellation of Department of Defense Internet Voting Service. Oh, and I have to say that she's also the former president of the Association for Computing Machinery, the largest and oldest international educational scientific society for computing questions. All right, so Barbara and David, please.